I'm just applying for every single online job there is, but it hasn't worked for months. I haven't got back one inquiry. You know, how can I even put this into words with people? I'm constantly thinking, why I have to go, why I have to end everything. You won't understand until you've lived my experience why. Don't believe anybody. You know, I was fucked up as a kid. I was fucked up in the head since 1994. I know when it happened. I know why. I know about the time it happened. And yeah, I've always been fucked up. But you know, you don't really understand what's going on. First time I thought I don't want to be alive was 1994. I remember it very clearly where I was. I remember the moment. But I'm gonna be homeless and poor, lose everything, nobody cares. People that can help you don't help you. It's not about money, it's about opportunity, and you just don't get it. But also you can't escape your mind. You can't escape what's going on in your head. So you're like, you can't do it anymore. I'm not, you know, you just can't keep fighting your mind. But I'm defeated, completely defeated. And you know, I think, yes, like this is it. The last refuge I had was the gym, where I could probably for 2 or 3 hours a day escape my mind. But now it's starting to affect being in the gym as well. This is, there's nothing else going on in my life. There's nothing else that's happening that's any positive or good. But people say, "Oh, get over yourself. You got you." No, they don't get it. They don't get it. You know. They just don't understand. I've just learnt that. I'm about to, you know, like, yeah, I didn't finish high school. Messed everything up. My head was so fucked up by 16. I know what was going on. I think I was good at hiding. I've been really good at hiding it. Like most people don't know what's going on, right? But inside, I tell you what, I am fucking killing myself inside. I have to seriously hit myself in the head sometimes to calm myself down. It's so bad. And yeah, I don't bruise, and nowhere in my body I don't think I've ever bruised in my life, even if I've been punched or hit by something really hard. When I had a big motorcycle accident, I didn't have any bruising. Things broke, but no bruising. But so glad nobody can see it. But they wouldn't care anyway. You know, the people that can help, that can seriously do something for me directly, right here, right now, didn't do anything, because it means they'd have to actually do work. Or they'd have to, you know, they may have to do some work. But they didn't. They chose not to. They chose my death over doing something to save my life. And when that happens, you know, you've worked out your life has no meaning. Your life has no value. You have nothing. You haven't been able to make any of the, I keep saying this, I haven't made any of my milestones in my life. I've always come close and they've always failed. And after a while, you can't take it anymore. You just can't take it. You burn out. And, you know, $600 for a fucking Australian passport. I don't have any money. Australian Embassy just told me to go fuck myself. I pretty much think that they just want you to offer yourself the Australian Embassy. I don't think they have any... They don't have any care. They don't care. Nobody... Just realise that nobody cares about your life. No matter what you do, no one's going to care about your life. And if there is no help out there, forget those do not ring Lifeline. They're disasters. Don't seek help, because you will receive nothing but persecution in return. But I'm been out. But here's how you can turn. It's too late for me. I'm going. I've got no choice now. But I didn't want it to be like that. Just remember this. I did everything I could. I couldn't finish high school. I worked my butt off to try to get into university, get ahead. I was always fucked up in the head, but I could somehow get through it. Most people who have been through 1/10 of what I've been through, mentally, psychologically, would have gone already. They would have gone in their 20s. I'm a very strong individual, but I can't keep fighting it. I believe that what happens is that God gives 1,000 people on earth a good life, but he has to allow one to suffer and die, because that's just how he operates. I don't know why he would operate like that, but he wants one person to be destroyed and be eaten alive. And it's out of my hands. Another thing, it's completely out of my hands. I try to stay positive, but then something bad will happen, you know? And it will be completely out of my control. And I'm like, nobody's understanding what I'm saying. They just talk over you. And they believe what they believe, but they don't know what you've been through. And it's like really frustrating. You get to the point where you're like, oh, fuck, nobody gets this. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. I've lost all hope. I've lost everything. There's no point in me being here anymore, you know. I'm physically tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. No one's listening. Everybody just talks over you. They walk by you, and they turn around, they stab you and kick you in the back and laugh. You go, see, that was what I was trying to help you with. I just wanted to kick you, so that was my help. Now I've got to go, you know. I wanted to do a lot of things, but they're just not going to happen, so. I've begged people for help, and everyone's just left. People that could have saved my life just didn't care. So I just got to prepare for it now. And I'm scared. Very scared. But I don't have anything left to give, to try with. I'm just exhausted fighting this shit. If I ever got back to Australia, I would be homeless. No money. I have to get medicine today, which I don't really, you know, I couldn't get it in Australia. They wouldn't let me get it. That's because I've been away. They wouldn't let me get onto Medicare straight away, you know. But couldn't afford anything in Australia. I'd have to just... there is no choice anymore. And I don't know why people don't understand this. Because they don't live the experience, so they don't know what I'm going through, and they don't understand the decision-making process. Because this is the decision I don't want to make. And it is not as though I am making it. Everything else is making it for me. And they don't understand. I got 2 master degrees. And yet I'm an entry-level fucking peasant everywhere I go. Because everything gets fucked up along the way. I can't manage shit. I could fucking do, you know, like I started a business in Japan a couple of years ago. You know, I was doing the right thing by the business, going out trying to get business, and the other partner was trading Bitcoin illegally. Like, it was out of my control. I didn't know. But started a vocational college in Japan. COVID hits, I lose everything. You know, people say, well, why don't you just go and do it? You know, no, you understand I lost everything, but it doesn't matter to people. And now I'm back doing nothing, you know, like nobody has any respect for you. Just understand that. Nobody respects anybody else. They just like to make fun of you and hurt you more. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to go. It's sad, isn't it? Isn't it? It's sad, but everybody I've met could have done something for me, but they just don't. And that's the saddest fact of it. It's not that I'm going, it's just that there could have been people out there who could have done things to save me, but they decided not to. And the motherfucking cunts, pieces of shit, that tell me, you just gotta work harder. I did it all by myself. Fuck you, you fucking well didn't. I know exactly what the fuck you're saying, you lying pieces of shit. I will tell you, you probably got in a good situation where everything around you was fine. So you could move forward. The problem is, every single time I get into a situation, something fucking happens out of my fucking control. So don't ever fucking tell me to work harder, you fucking cunt dog pieces of fucking shit. You see that? That's fuck you. Because no one has ever worked harder than I have. The problem is, psychologically, I break down really motherfucking hard. I'm back in the fucking gutter and I have to start all over again. And that is so frustrating and exhausting, and you motherfucking dog cunt pieces of shit have never gone through it. Don't ever fucking tell me that you just worked harder than I did and that you started with nothing. Fuck you. You fucking well didn't. When you made it, there were other people there that had the same objective, the same principles, the same wants. I've always had people take shit from me. Or just fucking treat me like shit. I've had other events happen that are out of my control. Don't fucking tell me that I fuck you. You want more of this? That's all you fucking do to me. So I can calm myself down. Because that's all I've got now. Dear Lord, I didn't want to do this, and I never understood what you wanted from me. And I can't keep doing this, God. I'm sorry. I have to give up, God. I never understood your message for me. I didn't want this. Just remember, I didn't want this, God. God. I don't understand what you want, God. I can't do it. I don't get it, God. I don't get it. And I've been begging you to help me and intervene and save me, and you've done it. I've got nothing from you. What am I supposed to do now? God, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. Unbelievable it got this far, but hey, who gives a shit, right? If you're down on your knees begging God to intervene to save your soul, and he doesn't give a fuck, why should anybody give a fuck, you know? That's what it's like. I've given up all hope. There's no point in going on. Fuck me.